Happy Thursday! It's January 16th, and Angela and I are heading to BNI, the largest and most effective referral networking organization in the world. We do it every Tuesday and every Thursday.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Today's episode, you're going to get to see the inside of one of our longtime repeat clients. Great story, how we came by way of her. I won't mention the other company,
But the last carpet cleaning company that she hired, her husband heard the sound of the machine kind of like changed a little. So he was curious what was going on. He went into the master bedroom, and the carpet cleaning technician,
can't make this up,
was rifling through their medicine cabinet trying to find pills to snort and get high or either smoke. Drug addict. So, needless to say, he called the cops. Dude, he almost beat he almost beat the dude up. Called the cops, had him arrested, and then they called
A1 Carpet Care.
A1 Carpet Care. We've been cleaning this house for our client Heather for years and years. She's really sweet. It's a pretty good sized job, so you're going to get to see me and Lyndon clean that house,
and that'll be it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can join our Notification Nation. And you might even get a t-shirt that says Notification Nation A1 Carpet Care with a huge picture of Angela's face on it. Alright, thanks for watching.
All right, our first and only job of the day for us, we had 2 call-ins. So instead of working with Lyndon, I am working with Cole today. But this is a repeat client. I looked it up, and she has actually used us 12 times in the last 6 years, an average of 2 times per year. And you can see we have a living room with an area rug, a dining room with a little area rug, a hallway, and this is the master bedroom. The dogs are actually in here right now. But pretty good sized master bedroom, although because of the furniture, and we're not going to be moving any of that, it actually wasn't a whole lot of carpet to do. There's a pretty dark area right there coming out of the kitchen, and I got the workhorse vacuum. Cole took the Pro Team, and then there's 3 other bedrooms on this side of the house, and again, she's got all the small items picked up and put up on the beds, so we're just going to be going around the furniture. I don't know what's in there, but probably something valuable. So yeah, 3 bedrooms on this side, split floor plan with the master bedroom on the other side of the house, and then a pretty good sized living room, dining room, hallways. And you know, she has it maintained pretty well. We're out here, like I said, twice a year for the last 6 years, so really good relationship with this customer we have. This is a hand tufted wool rug that she got probably 2.5 years ago, and because it's a hand tufted wool, we obviously, the right way to clean this rug would be to have it taken off-site. Although to do an on-site cleaning while we're here to do the carpets, you know, is really an easy thing for us to do. We just give it a really good vacuuming with, and you can see this vacuuming. The rug shed quite a bit. Most hand-tufted wool rugs will shed throughout the entire life of the rug, but this one's no exception to that. But we just spray it down with a neutral, natural fiber cleaner and then extract it. Again, a pretty basic cleaning, but she has it cleaned every 6 months, so it's maintained pretty well over the time. But this is the first step in our carpet cleaning process, and even though we're doing on-site rug cleaning here as well, just cleaning the rugs that are in place, it's basically, we clean it the same way we would carpet. And again, that's not the right way to clean a rug. The right way to do it is to take it to a wash pit where you're actually able to much more thoroughly rinse and extract, put it in a centrifuge, and really flush it out the right way. But this is a whole lot better than nothing. So the first step, like I said, is the dry soil removal. We do that with commercial vacuuming, and this vacuum, again, is called the Workhorse. It's a canister vacuum, which the benefit to that is that you can watch the dry soil go into the canister real time and see which areas maybe need to be going over more than a couple times. So one of the comments I had on the YouTube channel the other day was somebody that asked if we could do a little bit more video of the actual vacuuming. I think I sped through it really quickly the first couple videos I did on here, and this is still sped up quite a bit, but they wanted, you know, a more time of the actual vacuuming portion of the cleaning. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I guess, you know, I really enjoy vacuuming, but I thought that the main appeal for most of the video was the actual hot water extraction or steam cleaning portion of it. But I was only able to vacuum that rug. You can see just doing that rug how much came out. I was only able to vacuum that rug, the living room, and the little bit of exposed carpet in the living room and dining room. And you can see just in that little area there, we got quite a bit of dry soil, and most of this is hair, but there's still quite a bit of dander and then some dirt as well, and a little bit of sand, but not much sand either. So, but still a pretty remarkable amount of dry soil we were able to get out of there. And all that vacuuming only took Cole and I about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes to do all that. So of course the next step is the preconditioning. So went through with the injection sprayer, which is that sprayer I'm using right here, and sprayed down about 5 gallons of soap-free detergent all over the house. This is me when I'm all done. So this is the master bedroom that had the dogs in it, and this particular pre-spray or preconditioner that we used, we put an enzyme in it to help combat some of the pet spots that we had as well. So used up, like I said, the entire batch, which is about 5 gallons of preconditioner that we put down. And I'm going to back up here and show you guys that we did in fact put up the Sealador today. And another cool story, we actually had an estimate today for a client that watched quite a few of our videos. I got to meet her son Jeremiah, who really enjoyed them. I got to shake his hand, and she told me that he was laughing pretty hysterically as he watched my videos. But really cool guy, and he enjoyed them. But she specifically asked for the Sealador. She had seen it in the YouTube videos, and she wanted to make sure that we put that up. I think she probably also saw that at one point we didn't put it up, so she wanted to make sure that we did put it up. But this machine here, and this is Cole that's filming, that's why it's real shaky, because Cole's a little shaky. But this machine here is called the Counter Rotating Brush Machine, or CRB, and it's a really cool machine. It's a 15-inch model, which means that the brushes inside, and there's 2 of them, are 15 inches long. They're 4 inches wide, and of course, just like the name says, those brushes rotate in a counter rotating position, basically making this machine kind of hover. It's a really fun machine to operate. It's pretty heavy, but when you plug it in and get it working, to turn it on, all you do is lower that handle, and it just starts to turn. But this machine's an incredible agitation tool, and what that does is just agitates the preconditioner into the face yarn or the fiber of the carpet. We use it on wool rugs for sure, but we use it on wood floor cleaning and tiling grout, and of course carpet. And when we use it on carpet, we put those trays on there on the front and back. Right now there's trays called the Renovator trays, and what they do is they hold additional dry soil and hair that we're able to dig out of the carpet that the vacuum missed. And in a lot of cases, those trays, and this job was no exception, it's crazy to see how much more we're able to get out of the carpet with this step of our cleaning process. And this is kind of a neat step because there's not a whole lot of other carpet cleaners in our area that use a counter-rotating brush machine on a consistent basis. I can think of one. So this is kind of a neat tool that allows us to kind of separate ourselves out from a lot of our other peers in the industry. So Cole was the one who did all of the CRB work today, or the agitation portion of that. And while he was doing that, I was running the vacuum hose in through the house and getting that lined up to go ahead and start doing the extraction, which the first side we did was the left-hand side, so the 3 bedrooms. That was the first area that we preconditioned, so it had the longest dwell time. So because of that, I had Cole start the CRB work in there so that we could start the extraction in that room first and kind of work our way. So this is that first room, the bedroom, all the way down at the very end of the hall. And you can see we put the little dog crate on top of the bed there. And this is just a really nice wand. It's a titanium wand, 4-jet, and it's got what's called an 8 flow, which just means that it puts out 8 gallons of water per per minute with the trigger pulled. Of course, I don't hold the trigger down the entire time. Matter of fact, I do one what's called wet pass, where I'm pulling the trigger and allowing that hot water flush of 8 gallons per minute to extract out all the suspended soil and the preconditioner from the fiber. So I do one wet pass, and then I do a dry pass forward and an additional dry pass backwards, and then move the wand over and put it up, and I kind of leave what's called a pizza slice or shark's tooth. And of course, when we got done, Cole went through and he groomed out all the carpet, mostly because he was standing on it to get good video for us, so he tracked all over it. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have groomed this carpet out, to be honest. A lot of people, I guess, I don't want to say they like the lines, but they're used to the lines in the carpet for sure. And so, but like I said, when we track all over it, whether we're putting down a protect-in or we're filming or whatever, we try to groom those out to leave a nice finished product. And of course, we asked the client, we never asked her before in all 6 years of cleaning her carpet, never asked her if we could, shoot any video, but I did want to ask permission for that today, and she was okay with letting us go ahead and film. On that same token, it's kind of funny, the woman who I met and talked with today, who wanted us to make sure that we used the Sealador when we come out on Monday to clean for her. She wanted to make sure that we knew that even though she really enjoyed watching the videos, she did not want her house to be featured in any of the YouTube videos, which I said, of course, that's fine. So you can, I don't know if you can see, I guess pretty clearly, there's a black, it looks like a small piece of furniture, maybe an end table, on top of this bed right here. And that piece of furniture, it was pretty cool. This customer, she, for whatever reason, offered that up to us while we were cleaning. Said that she had that piece of furniture for, I think she said 20 or 25 years, and it had moved all over the country because her significant other, like a lot of our customers, was military. So she asked if we wanted that, and of course Cole said, yeah, sure, he'd take it for his comic book collection. I'm not making that up. Cole really does collect comic books. Please don't make fun of him in the comments. He's very sensitive about that. But hey, we all have our thing, and his is comic books. So he's a grown man, but he loves comic books. So hey, whatever. But when we got done with the job, we loaded that up, and Cole has a new piece of furniture. Over the years, it's amazing how many pieces of furniture that we have been gifted. Matter of fact, I have a really, really nice grandfather clock. Actually, we have 2 of them. And one of them was given to me by way of a client that we serviced many years ago. I complimented her on her grandfather clock, and she said, do you want it? And I didn't know it at the time, but she was offering to give it to me. And I said, sure, I'll take it. So again, it's a beautiful clock. Maybe I'll put it on the video here. And notice that we're extracting behind the doors as well. So you can see Cole with the selfie stick in the mirror there. He's doing a great job filming this for me today, and he was joking this morning about how he gets paid to shoot video now, and I was laughing about, yeah, hey, take what you can get, I guess. So this job was 6 rooms total, and of course we did those little area rugs, but we really don't count them when we're not moving the rugs and they're just staying in place, and we're basically cleaning the rug in lieu of cleaning the carpet that it's laying on top of. Again, we don't really count that as an additional type of thing there, but regardless, this job, all 6 spaces, took us about an hour and a half to finish. So made pretty good time on this one. Had we been moving the furniture in this job, it probably would have taken 4 or 5 hours to do the entire job, just because there's quite a bit of furniture to move. So it's a whole lot faster for us and a lot less work for us to just go around the furniture. Of course, we're very happy to move any and all furniture other than pianos and pool tables. And some clients want, some of the items moved. A lot of times they're okay with just having the smaller items moved and have us do what we like to refer to as the main traffic areas in the home, or main traffic lanes in the home. So we don't really advertise pricing very often. Matter of fact, we don't even have prices listed on our website, and there's a good reason for that. We found that over the years it's best to try to advertise quality and value ahead of pricing. But one of the first questions that we ask customers that call us when they do call in to find out how much we charge, because that's most of the time what somebody wants to know is, hey, how much do you guys charge? one of the first questions we ask, of course, is are you local Camden County? And if they're not, then of course we find out where they're at. But another one is, do you have any furniture that you would like moved while we're there cleaning? And the reason I like to word it that way in particular is because whether they're moving the furniture or we're moving the furniture, it still takes a lot longer to complete the job. And so for that reason, we obviously need to charge a premium when we're doing any kind of furniture moving. But this is the master bedroom here, so this is the final one of the bedrooms. We did the other 3 and then working my way out of this. And we didn't shoot any video of me cleaning the dining room or the living room, but we did get some good video of me coming down the hallway there. So the lighting was just really good in the hallway, pretty good in this room as well. You can definitely see all the pet spots that were down, and there wasn't a whole lot, but there was probably half a dozen or so. Every single one of them came right out. This carpet, for some reason, every time we've cleaned it, and like I said, we've cleaned it 12 times in the last 6 years, it just cleans up really, really well. It's a very light color nylon carpet. It's probably 20 years old, but it just has a tendency to clean up better than average for sure. So for most of the time that I've been cleaning carpets, we used a really basic wand, and then a couple of years ago we became introduced to these fancier wands by way of basically watching videos on YouTube and Facebook. And so that's when I started to invest in what I find is a much more superior wand. And this is, like I said, it's a titanium wand, but the cool thing is it also has a swivel built into it, which makes it to where we can actually turn the wand on its side and get underneath furniture and actually not have to move furniture in some cases in order to clean underneath it. The other thing I really like about this wand, of course, is the colors. So you probably noticed that our color scheme with our company is blue and green. So this wand was custom made by a gentleman named Tony Dang, and it's a Dang Pro wand, and of course he helped us out by making sure that it showed up with the blue head and the green tube there, and it just kind of matches our whole theme. So it's one of 2 swivel wands that we have, and I've actually just ordered an additional one for the 3rd van, which should be arriving any day now. So the first one we ever ordered was what's called a Devastator wand, and it's another really, really good wand, but it is not pretty blue and green. So the videos, I figured it'd be more fun to shoot with the pretty wand, the blue and the green one here. But you can see this hallway is a pretty heavily soiled traffic area. We usually find probably this area to be the most difficult in order to get looking really good. So we spend a little bit more time with the dry soil removal or commercial vacuuming, put down a little bit more preconditioner in this particular area, spend a little bit more time with the counter rotating brush machine, and of course the extraction. So you can see here quite a bit of pretty dirty water. I actually mentioned that we were doing these YouTube videos, and I would be happy to send our client a link so she could see what came out of her carpet, and she was not wanting to hear that. Oh, this is a fun little adventure. Cole and I discovered a snapping turtle, which is very unlike any other turtle. These things look really, really gnarly. This thing was nasty. What Cole is holding there is my selfie stick for the videos, and this thing, like I said, very, very aggressive. This is not vegan. We don't recommend playing with these things. They're not fun to play with. They're pretty mean, but take a look at this guy. Alright, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate your support. If you would and enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it. If you can hear those goats in the background, comment goats below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can become part of our notification nation. Thanks for watching.